Good morning, my name's Julie from So Unique and welcome to day 6 of Vlogtober. I shall pop the links down below where you can find me on social media and on the high street. I'd also like to say hello and welcome to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for checking me out and subscribing to my channel. It's lovely to have you here. Well, there's not going to be a lot of crafting done today really. I've got the grandchildren stopping, 2 girls, so they're busy playing at the moment in the front room, so I thought I'd pop on while I've got a chance because I don't think I'll be able to pop on again today. They want to do some baking, so we're going to make chocolate buns in a little bit, and then we're going to go to our local ice cream parlour and we're going to have lunch and probably some ice cream there later on. And then I think we're going to be popping to Tesco's because the youngest one lost her first tooth yesterday, so she's got some pennies from the tooth fairy, so we'll have to go and stand there, otherwise she'll not be happy. So I'll take you along with me and I will see you a bit later on. Right, remember, don't overfill your cases, okay? We can always add more in, but we can't really take it out. The best part of making a cake, eh? Licking the bowl.
Yeah.
Shut up, Messiah. Just look at her. Mucky pup. Vegetable and pasta bake for tea. Delicious. And I just thought I'd pop on for a little bit. I have finished my drawstring bag. I've blanket stitched around the edge. I'm not sure if you can, you can see it there, with some silver thread. That's it when it's drawn up. I'm not sure about it now I've made it. So, you know, if any of you lovely people that are watching me can actually leave me a comment, you know, on what you think to it, because, you know, I'm not sure. This is what I'd planned on doing, but now I've made it, I'm not sure if I like it. So I welcome any comments you've got, good or bad, because I would like to know what people think. I mean, the inside is just white. I mean, that's the back of it. Would it look better if it was just a plain bag? Would it, you know, look better with something else stitched on there? I mean, this is following the pattern. I've just shrunk it down a little bit, that's all. I don't know, I think it's this that's getting me, because this is supposed to be snow and it's stitched in blue, and I'm just wondering if there's too much there. I am going to pop a little bell on there when I find some. I don't know what I've done with my bells at the moment, but yeah, anything you think I could improve on, or if you think it's okay, just let me know, please. Because like I said, this was going to be my Christmas bag for this year, and I was going to pop some in my Etsy shop, but like I say, I'd like to know what you think. Just thought I'd share with you some fabrics that I've purchased, not recently, well, some of them aren't recently, but I've sort of acquired over the last couple of years, and I've never used them, and it's such a shame. I've got tweed. Some of it's Harris tweed and some of it is Donegal tweed. I went to a quilting show. I think it was one of the Grosvenor quilting shows a couple of years ago, and there was a few people there selling the tweed, and I came across this one stall, and they'd got Donegal tweed. Now I know the lady's been on one of the craft channels because she was selling kits, and I bought a kit, and it's of a snowman, and I just wish I could find it. I don't know what I've done with it. I've packed it away somewhere, so I can't show you at the minute, but that sort of, seeing the sample, that sort of set me off wanting to buy tweed, but getting hold of it, it's not very easy. I did find a little bit on Facebook, but whoever it was that was advertising, you have to be quite quick to get some. Anyhow, this is one piece that I've got, which is really nice. Now this one is a Harris tweed, this one, and it's lovely, that. And I think all the Harris tweed, I did buy some bits, some little bundles and that, to do a quilt, because they've got a sample of a quilt on one of the stalls, and it was so nice, and I thought, oh, I want to make one, but I might keep some of the bits for that. But I think I'm going to maybe put some of it into project bags. We've got some nice pinks there and blues. Oh, excuse me. And it's such a shame having it just sat here doing nothing. I think this is one of my favourites, that one. And then I've got that one. I think this is the one I bought off Facebook. The colours are probably not showing up really true to colour on camera, but this is a bundle I bought, and this is Donegal tweed. And it's all shades of blue, and there's some beautiful patterns in there, and that would actually make a nice, probably a nice patchwork bag. So I think I'm going to have a go at using this up now, because I don't want to go through the saving fabrics forever. So I've got some tags there for the Harris tweed, and then I've got some of these little bundles. So that's really nice. This is another one. This is sort of more on the purplies and greens, this one. And this one's actually from Quilting Antics. So that looks really nice, that one. I like that one. I think that's probably my favourite because it's sort of heathery colours, and I like sort of heathery colours. And this is a nice one, sort of greys and blues and browns and beige, and a bit of plum there. Oh yes, I'm going to crinkle, I'm afraid. Sorry. This is a bundle, and there's a tag in there as well. Which looks really nice. Now this is bought for something. This might be for the snowman or one or the other. I think I bought one kit and one pattern, and then I bought a pack of tweed to go with the pattern. I must find it out. I'm going to crinkle again, I'm afraid. Now this is a bag of bits. See, I haven't even opened it, which is, it's not good. I really must use these up. So that's all of that one. And I've just been having a rummage through one of my boxes, and I found some really gorgeous fabric, and it's perfect for this time of the year. I've got the foxes, snails, hedgehogs, owls, some greenery, acorns, and there's even some toadstools there. So I think I'm going to be pretty busy making some bags in between everything else I'm doing. Oh dear. And I've got a piece of Christmas as well here. This Christmas fabric that I bought at one of the shows, and it's just been sat here. I think I'm a bit of a fabric hoarder. Well, that's quite nice. I like that one. Probably get, what, maybe it's double piece that, so I might get 4 bags out of that, because I can always put a plain bottom on it, which will look nice. And then I've just come across this piece as well. The snowman. I'd forgotten I had this, but this is a canvas. So yeah, again, I'll probably make some project bags or pouches for needles and things. Yeah. And I've also got a piece of oilcloth as well, which I did buy for the table for Christmas, especially when the kids come round. So now I've shown you them, I have to do something with them. So watch this space and we'll see what happens. And I've just found the patterns for the Donegal tweed that I was on about, and this is the snowman. This is Sybil Snowman. Now I just bought the pattern. I didn't buy a kit. I thought I'd got a kit, but how sweet is that? Really love that. And then the other one is Mo and Mabel, and it's a pair of owls. They're gorgeous. And I mean, obviously I've seen the samples made up, and they look really nice. And some of you might recognise these because, like I said, the lady who was selling the kits and the patterns has been on, oh, I don't know if it was Crate and Craft or Ochanda. Might have been Crate and Craft. And I reckon I must have had these 2 patterns. It must be 2 years now. But what I thought I would do is just make them up, but maybe make them up in ordinary fabric and then decide whether I want to do it in tweed or not, because I can always give them to the grandkids because they like things like this and they'll love that. But the snowman one, the snow lady one, Sybil, she would sit on the hearth in the front room, and you know, be really nice for Christmas. So we shall see. We shall see. Can't see me getting these done this year. I've got too many other things I want to do. There's not enough hours in the day. And I've also just found a pattern that I bought as well at the same time. And this is for Adele. And you can't keep secrets from Adele. She'll catch me doing it at some point. And I know if she watches this, she'll see it. But there's a penguin. And it's a reasonable size, this penguin. It's 20 inches tall. Now, if I make this one up for her, I bought her, where did I go? Oh, the one we were trading at the Unique Vlogtober show, there was a panel there which I bought her that had got a penguin on, and I thought she might like to stitch it herself, because she does do a little bit of sewing, but I can see I'll be making that. So if I make this one as well, that'll go with it. And this one she could probably have for her birthday, because it's her birthday next month. So I might actually make that for her for her birthday. She doesn't really need any more penguins. If you could see the amount of penguins she's got, she could fill a house. It's ridiculous. She got into penguins, I think she must have been about a year, in between a year and 18 months old, and we went to Filey and we bought her a penguin, didn't we? And that's it. She absolutely adored watching Pingu when she was little, and I hate to say it, but she still likes watching Pingu now. And anything that's penguin related, I mean, Irene, who comes to me for one-to-one sewing, she'd got a tin a couple of weeks ago with a pair of penguins on that had her mints in, so she sent that for Adele. It's amazing, people come across things and they'll send them in to me for at the shop, you know, or like I say, it's a tin that they've had and they'll pass it on for me for Adele. So she has got she'd got a bath mat with a penguin on. She's had towels, cookie jars, mugs, and everywhere I go I see a penguin, a cup, a glass, you name it, I have to buy it for her. I mean, some years for her birthday and Christmas all she gets are penguins, and that is it. Still, never mind, it could be worse, couldn't it? Oh, I just found this as well. I thought I might show it you. Now, this is another pattern, a felt pattern kit that I bought a few years ago from the house of Zandra, and it's a red-nosed reindeer. And I made it up, and as you know, I don't like black stitching around the edge of patterns, so I changed it. I don't like the big bow on the front, and I didn't like the antlers, so mine didn't have any antlers on, but it still had a red nose, and it had oh, I don't know what they're called now. It's like those little triangle shaped ones that dogs have. I put that on and tied it on the side, and it looks so sweet, it really did. But I've no longer got it. Somebody wanted it, so I let them have it. But I think I might make another one this year, because that would be a nice decoration to have in the front room. See, that doesn't take too long to make, a few evenings and it'll be done. Whereas like the owl and the snow, that will take a while to do. So I think I'm going to have a go at that. So I've said it now on here, so I've got to do it. Well, time's getting on now, and I think I need to call it a day. Sorry that this vlog's a bit shorter, but you know, I've had the grandkids today and that's taken up a fair amount of my day, so I haven't really had time to do much else. And I could just do with going and having a cup of tea and put my feet up for a little bit, because it's, well, I mean, it's not even 10 o'clock yet, but I'm getting a bit tired now and I need to edit this video so I can get it online, otherwise it'll be late going up tomorrow. I just want to say thank you very much for joining me today, and thank you for all the lovely comments you've been leaving me on my other vlogs. It's been really nice of you and I do appreciate it. So I will see you all tomorrow, and hopefully there'll be a bit more content tomorrow. Mind you, having said that, I've got my little helper coming tomorrow, so, but that's not so bad. I mean, he's only here a couple of hours, so I should get plenty done tomorrow before I have to go on the school run. So I'll see you all then. Bye for now.